Everybody, welcome to the Cheese Talk podcast. I'm your host, Brian Rego. Today I'm joined with Cheesehead Nerd, also known
Yeet,
as Aaron.
yeet,
Big, was it Big D Davis?
yeet, yeet.
Where tonight we're going to talk about, I don't know, maybe majority life tonight. Seems like sports has kind of maybe hit the slow ride a little bit, but I'm just going to check here quick to see how many. I got to check to see how many open maniacs there are out there.
Yeet.
So that'd be 53 more followers until Ope Network reaches their goal of 523 before they give away an 8x10 autographed Jair Alexander picture. And again, a shout out to the Ope Network for giving me the chance to podcast under their umbrella. If you guys are on the other app called TikTok. Sorry, it's been a long week. Aaron is the one doing majority, I think, if not all the TikTok videos.
Yeah,
Is that you?
that's all me.
Yeah. So yeah, follow them on TikTok too. I'm not sure how many followers they have on TikTok, but I know
Not a
they're
lot. Not a lot. I need more.
anymore.
I need more. I need
Oh,
more.
you need more. I'm like, I thought you said any more. I'm like, what, do you scare them away? So what's going on, Aaron?
Not a lot. Just, I've been dealing with life and work and wedding stuff and
When do you guys get married again?
October.
October. Nice fall wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was the idea.
Yeah. We got
Not
married
too-
July 19th.
Was that have been a hot day?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a good day though. It goes fast. A lot of stuff going on and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of details to make sure come out the way you want them to, and hoping they do, and
Mm-hmm.
don't have any guests getting too drunk or you getting too drunk and not remembering anything, or maybe getting too drunk in the hotel room and almost falling out of the jacuzzi like I did. That was me. I almost took a dive. Actually, I'll ask you a couple of questions, Packer related. How's that?
Okay. All right.
Do you think it's good or bad that Goody has these hard choices to make when it comes to trimming down the roster? Because we have like an abundance of talent that they've been accumulating, and to try to make a 53-man roster. What are your thoughts on the process and the leftovers?
I mean, it's definitely going to be a hard choice, but Goody has proved in the past he's pretty good at figuring out the talent. He trusts Matt LaFleur. I trust Matt LaFleur with how he's been handling the team, and it's going to be tough because there's a lot of talent, especially at like certain key positions like receiver and cornerback. There's so much talent there, and like it's going to be tough. But that's the beauty of it. Beauty is that we're going to get the best of the best out of that, which excites me because we have a lot of talent. So
I was reading an article where it was saying something to the fact that we could have 6 cornerbacks, 7 receivers, and like 5 tight ends. That's crazy to think about.
I don't know 5 tight ends, maybe 4.
Yeah,
but
I mean, some are probably going to end up on obviously the practice squad or special teams, but still, that's crazy. And then Carrington Valentine, apparently he's coming back bigger and stronger, and he's standing out. He was standing out during the OTAs, so that could be awesome bulk up for our secondary.
Hell yeah!
What do you think of family night? Have you ever gone to family night before?
No, I want to, but it's normally just never in the cards for me.
Yeah.
If I had a chance to, if I had a chance to go and take my fiance with me, I would love to. Not a normal thing. I mostly just watch the highlights whenever the highlights come out of it. So.
Yeah. I think I've been to 1 or 2. But each year it keeps on getting less and less. They don't want to put out as much film on their stuff, I think, for opponents.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's cool, like the fireworks at the end for the kids. All the players come down to the field and they watch it with their family, and yeah, I'm glad all the draft picks are signed. That's huge.
Mm-hmm.
No one's holding out. Everyone's gonna come and prove their money, prove their worth.
We got a bunch of guys, hungry, ready to go.
Yeah, man. I was speaking to you off air, and I'm kind of curious. I think it'd be fun to go karaoke with you. What kind of songs do you karaoke to? Anything? Slipknot? You do like metal?
Metal. I'm a huge. I'm a metalhead. Not like hardcore metal, but like Slipknot's probably the hardest stuff I listen to, and I love it. Slipknot, Linkin Park, but sometimes we even go classic. I'll do some Queen with my fiance. We love Queen. So
yeah, I like Slipknot, System of a Down. I saw them live in concert. Saw Seven Dust in concert down in Iowa. Yeah. Well, if anybody out there, looks like we have 13 viewers. Send us some comments, questions. We'll answer them on air. I'm going to jump right into the questions for you.
Let's go.
What hobby would you get into if time and money weren't an issue?
If time and money weren't an issue, what hobby? I would just be nonstop football. I would just be nonstop football collecting, like I kind of already do. I mean, obviously I'm limited, but if money were an issue, it's already my passion. Football's always been my biggest passion. I'd be going to the pro shop nonstop then at that point and just collecting everything I can. Just take the whole store while I'm at it.
Yeah. I'd like to place an order, please. Just get everything you have in the store, please. One of each.
Everything. I want everything. Including the giant helmet. You said that giant helmet that's floating up there above everything. I want that too.
Yeah. That $10,000 sparkly one that's in the pro shop too.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's crazy. I think if I had unlimited money, like what would I do if money were an issue? I don't know. I'd probably definitely not stay in one spot for too long and all that. You guys gotta stay on the move.
Mm-hmm.
Probably buy stuff I shouldn't have. Fast cars.
Yeah. A nice car. I've been dealing with some car issues. A nice new car would be nice right now.
You have to get a new Cheese Life sticker.
I like the one I got. Honestly, it's cool.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, if you got a new car, you'd have to get a new. Yeah.
Yeah, I would. You're right. I would. I had no problem with that.
That's a plug to Cheese Life.
Mm-hmm. Ain't no life like the Cheese Life.
What fictional place would you most like to go to?
Fictional, like talking completely fictional.
I'll say it right now. I'm gonna say Bikini Bottom.
I would be up for that too. I would love because I grew up on Power Rangers. I would love to be in the Power Ranger universe and be in that.
Yeah.
just bust out the Tyrannosaurus or something. That was my thing growing up.
I would say it'd be tied between SpongeBob and Bayside High in the Max. Saved by the Bell.
Or if not else, Hogwarts.
Yeah, right.
Kind of a Harry Potter nerd. So I mean, if I could have got my letter when I was a kid, that would have been nice. But
yeah.
Oh well. I still got a wand and I got all. I don't have a cape or nothing, but I have a wand.
Go and get a cape.
I should have a cape right now, but I don't. Damn, James. But it's okay. I got the banner.
Yeah.
All right.
What job would you be terrible at?
I would be terrible at any that involves having to talk to people on the phone because I'm just not the greatest people person when it comes to talking to complete strangers on the phone.
Right.
like, because one, it makes me really nervous. Two, I'm an asshole. So if someone tries to, like, if some customer is trying to call for a complaint and I'm explaining to them what they're doing wrong and they get mad at me, I'm gonna get mad right back. Like you're gonna snap at me, I'm just gonna snap right back. That's my fiance does that for work. She works at a call center for a bank, and she tells me about all the stuff that she deals with, and I'm like, babe, I would not last 5 minutes at your job. I commend her for what she does.
I think for me, I'd have a hard time in a good way. I'd be bad at like a daycare. No, I'm not. I don't beat children. I'm just saying I'd be like spoil them, like just like give them like all the treats and the snacks and the juice, and like their parents would be calling me, being like, "What are you doing? My kid won't go to sleep at night. He doesn't go to sleep until like 2:00 in the morning." You know, I'd be that. I'm not saying I'm that kind of dad, but you know,
right?
I don't know.
Oh, nothing wrong with that. No, I would kind of be the same way, but I personally love kids myself. I would spoil the fuck out of kids if they're not mine.
Yeah.
So
just don't tell your mom.
My soon to be mother-in-law is already threatening to sugar up our kids when we have them.
Yeah,
so,
that's your job to do to them. Hey, you guys want to watch Little Johnny for the weekend? Just get up on here. Eat these Skittles. Eat these Starburst. Here.
We'll get him a whole bag of Skittles and just go to town, and then just drop him off at grandma's. Like, here you go.
Oh, when was the last time you climbed a tree?
That's a good question.
I can't even think. I don't remember. That was so long ago for me.
The last that I can recall attempting to climb a tree was probably when I was still in service.
Yeah.
So, and it wasn't even that I was climbing a tree. There was this thing. There was this kind of tradition thing that we did that we do in the Army, where it's called "Are you qualified?" And basically, they have what they have you do is have you like climb and like hug a tree like a koala upside down, and see how long you can last.
So you're a tree hugger.
I was one time.
Whoa.
Not like that, but
yeah. Oops.
I didn't do it because I wanted to. I did it because I was kind of ordered to.
Right.
But it looked fun. It was fun. So
I can't. Like I said, if I did try to, it's probably in my early 20s. Probably involved alcohol. So I don't know. I can't remember back that far. If you could turn any activity into an Olympic sport, what would you have a good chance at winning a medal for?
Like something completely like mundane that I'd be really good at.
I say for me, it'd be people watching. It'd be awesome. Like, who can hold their composure the best is watching people just walk around. Who can just sit there with a straight face and not laugh at people?
I would lose that one. I would lose that one because it's just that and also I'm a bit shaky too. Like, I can't help it. I'm a bit shaky at times, so I could not stand still. Then I'm ADHD as fuck, so I can't stand still for too long. I go nuts.
Yeah, you just sit there like, I mean, it'd be a sport because you'd have people that would just lose their mind. And then you have people that could be like somewhat like normal. And then you got people who just sit there dead faced. So there's like a gold, silver, and a bronze. You know what I'm saying? So that's people or road rage driving. Keeping your cool with road rage.
I mean, I could hold it in if I want to, but I usually don't. I think I'm trying to think. What's something so simple I'm good at?
Karaoke.
I'm not that great. I'm not that great a singer.
Hey.
I'm decent at memorizing words, but no. If anything, if anything, I'd be pretty good with sports trivia. I think.
Yeah,
Because
that would be a good one.
I'd be hooked on. I'd be hooked. I've been hooked on sports since I was little. So
Could you imagine though? This is like studying knowledge and like past like stats and history and everything, and that would be. You'd be surprised like how much stuff that you actually retain. Like you don't think about it every day, but when someone asks a question, it's like, oh, that's so and so, or oh, that's whatever. Like what does 28-3 remind you of? It's when Patriots came from behind and beat the Falcons. Duh.
Yeah.
What skill would you like to master?
What skill would I like to master? I mean, there's quite a few. I would, if I could be really good, if I could be really good at working on cars, I would do that because I'm horrible with that.
Yeah.
Personally. What else? I'm sorry. I've been really tired, so my brain is not just.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm trying my best here. Zoning a bit. I'm sorry. What was the question again?
What skill would you like to master?
Let's go. What I like to master.
You could just like be like a car guru, like an engine guru, something like that. That way you're able to like save you and your soon to be wife money on car repairs or something like that.
Housework, like working on like anything housework wise. Like I'm like carpentry or like landscaping or like something anything to do with the house that could possibly like make improvement, like make house improvements.
Yeah, definitely. Takes years of practice for some people, and it's some people, even though they're really good, they think they always want to try better, so yeah. What's your favorite drink?
I mean, water's pretty good.
Yeah, is that what you got? Water?
Yeah, I had a Monster before this because I did BioLife and then I stopped at Quick Trip after to pick up some food and I got a can of Monster and I already finished that.
So is that where you get plasma?
Yeah.
BioLife. What are the requirements for that?
You gotta be just basically you gotta be healthy. And you gotta be healthy, you gotta have good veins. It's not really that hard. Can't be all drugged up, obviously.
Yeah.
No drugged alcohol. Like you gotta have a clean system. All your vitals gotta be good when you go in. They always like check, like every time I go in, I have to get my vitals checked, like blood pressure, pulse. They check your blood. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's an extra source of income, correct?
It is. Yeah, I get about $100 a week doing that.
Yeah.
So it helps.
Is it tax free?
Yeah. Yep.
I should do that one of these days. Get my ass in there. Yeah, I got something. Like when you cook and you grease splatters you and you get like a blister on yourself. Fucking arm.
Yeah, I think I still got a decent scar about right here from a grease burn that I had a while ago. It happens. That's like I try to remember to wear sleeves when I cook on the stove when I'm cooking burgers or something because of the grease splatter because that's what that happened for me on that one.
I made chicken stir fry tonight and splashback and got me the crease in my elbow.
Oof.
What state or country do you never want to go back to? And why is it Illinois?
I didn't want to say it. I did want to say it, but
I've only been to one country other than the United States. I've been to Canada.
I haven't been outside the States yet. I want to. I want to explore a little bit. Like I want to go to Europe. I want to travel Italy and see what that's like. I would love to go to England and see how it's like, what it's like there. Australia would be cool once.
My wife went to Paris back when she was younger.
My fiance, she went on a trip in high school.
Yeah.
So
The only high school trips we went on, or that I went on, were like the end of the school year trips to like Six Flags or stuff like that. Wisconsin.
Hers was for French class that she took in high school.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's kind of what she wanted to. She at one point she wanted to do French teaching even.
Yeah, teaching French.
So she can speak some French. She hasn't studied it in a while though. She didn't finish college, but she knows French.
Yeah, so, that's good. In case you ever get in a situation where you gotta speak French, you know what's going on.
I just let her handle that.
Yeah.
Let's
go to a French restaurant tonight.
I would let her do all the talking at that point.
Yeah, right.
Like that's like I'll pay. I don't care, but you do all the talking, not me. That's.
I don't know. I enjoy my time in Toronto. I mean, I was younger, probably 7th, 8th grade when I went there. It was pretty cool from what I can remember. I mean, as far as like states, I don't know. Chicago was pretty cool actually to go be in.
Depends what part of Chicago, because they're a while.
The scenery, I know it's like rough, like a rough neighborhood and stuff, or a rough area. But just to see like the skyline and stuff like that, and experience the Chicago deep dish pizza in Chicago was awesome.
I still haven't done that yet.
When I lived in the Madison area, I used to build like telecommunication buildings for like power plants, like those metal buildings that have like all the controls and the data wires and everything going through them. And we did a lot of the buildings that we built, then they got transferred by semi down there, and we set them on the concrete pad, anchored them in, and hooked them up and everything. And I was down, I think off of like Pulaski. It was a Pulaski Avenue. So somewhat close to Chicago, and we were staying on Cicero Avenue in the Best Western. You know, you're sitting there at night and you're like watching TV, eating a deep dish pizza. All of a sudden, bang, 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 bang. Like the windows are open. It's like, oh shit, time to close the windows. You know, but I was pretty boring to go through, if you ask me. Montana, but
I once went on a mission trip to Montana, and it wasn't so bad. It was peaceful.
It's peaceful and scenic for sure. Going through like Texas, Oklahoma, like the panhandles, it's like you're driving forever and ever and ever, and all of a sudden, boom, whoa, you see like a silo, some animals, and then a couple of houses, and then it's like the same thing over and over and over again until you're like in New Mexico. But yeah, I don't know. Every state's different. Every people are used to different, scenery, but it like being peaceful can be deadly too, because you can just zone out and start seeing things.
Yeah.
What game or movie universe would you most like to live in? Harry Potter.
If we want to talk video game universe specifically, I think Mortal Kombat would be really cool. Or Halo. I've been a big Halo. I was an OG. I'm an OG Halo player.
Yeah.
So I'd definitely be down for that one.
Yeah, I remember, what was it? The Xbox, where you could like link accounts, or you could link like consoles. Like an old house that my brother rented out, there was like 4 bedrooms, so each room had a console, and each room had 4 people on the controllers, or 2 people, whatever it was, and we're doing like teams like 4 on 4 on 4, capture the flag, and and that was fun. I don't know what game or what setting I'd want to live in. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if I even have an answer for that. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. I'll skip that for myself because I don't know.
All right.
Are you usually early or late?
Early. I like to be early.
Yeah, same.
Mm-hmm. That kind of got that instilled in me when I was in service too. Was you got to be early. If you're not early, you get yelled at or punished or something.
You got to run for it.
Usually it was push-ups.
Yeah. What takes up too much of your time?
What takes too much of my time?
Yeah. Work.
Ain't that the truth? Responsibilities.
Yeah.
Honestly, having to think too much about bills and responsibilities.
Yeah, right.
Takes up a lot of my thinking time.
Yeah, bullshit. Oh, what do you wish you knew more about?
I kind of wish I knew more how to manage money and everything when I got to adulthood.
Yeah,
because I wasn't taught anything, and I kind of just had to learn when I got to adulthood, and then when I got to live on my own, had to learn all by myself pretty much. So
how to budget.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was bad at that. Thank God I'm married. She's a budgeter for sure.
We're both still learning that, honestly, because we both struggle with managing money. So we've gotten better. We're to the point where we are saving now. Yeah. So we're doing good.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
What are some small things that make your day better?
Small.
Like saying hi to somebody or holding the door for somebody holding the door for you. Cutting somebody off in traffic and they give you the middle finger, or
that one always makes my day better.
Yeah.
or anytime someone gets mad at me or on the highway, or even just coworkers just doing random quirky stuff to make you smile or laugh, or just to get your mind off of things,
right?
Or even just the little messages that sometimes my fiance will give me. Like she'll send me a funny video or something cute, and it'll just brighten my mood.
Or you see me post something stupid on Twitter and laugh about it.
That too. That works too.
Yeah, lately I've been posting a lot of like that little ass, that little donkey picture I put up there.
we all like a little ass here and there.
What TV channel doesn't exist but really should?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I think this should be like more like POV, like road rage videos. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be entertaining, honestly.
Like from beginning to end.
Mm-hmm. From like beginning of the trip to the end of it, wherever they're going, just.
I thought about, like, I have another YouTube channel. I got my podcast one, and then I have like my personal one. And I've been thinking about just like recording like on my phone, like trips and like me like talking and just like losing it on cars that can't hear me. But then I'd think people would think I'm absolutely crazy. So I still might do it though. I have recorded. Here we go. Joe said something. Struggling, managing money. Good thing I'm not paying you. You would add your troubles. Yeah. Come on, Joe. Damn you. No, but like, just like taking trips and just to see the stuff. Like, I'm away to Oshkosh one day, and there was this. I was on 41, probably around like Ballard and Appleton by that exit. And right up around the bend where you start going towards like Bergstrom, it'd be on your right because I was heading south. And there was this like big truck that was like tailgating this car. And the car wouldn't move over. So he had like these big like orange lights on top of his truck, and he flashed them until they got over. And then I'm like, well, what? Who does he think he is? So I went flying up there, and I went next to him to go past him, and he flashes orange lights at me. I'm like, you little fucker, you know?
But flip them off right there. Be like,
it's dark. Oh, you couldn't see him, but I did the double brake tap at him, and just kept on going, you know. But it's just like people just. I mean, you drive a big truck and you flash your light too. Good for you, you know.
I had a guy this morning when I was on my way to work. I got on the highway to head towards work, and there was a guy that was right behind me. And when I was getting off, I had one vehicle that was kind of already ahead of me where I was coming up to, and usually I usually go around 80 on the highway and a 70, and I sped up to that. I went left lane because the left lane was completely cleared, and the dude who was directly behind me decided to switch lanes the exact time I did, and he was going, and so I almost wanted to brake check him, and then he flipped me off, like I cut him off or something. Like,
people are dumb, you know.
Like, sorry, I was already ahead of you.
Yeah, that, and then people going slow in the fast lane.
Yeah,
that's just to no end. I can't wait. When are they going to? Are they working on making it 3 lanes from Appleton to De Pere?
They're not quite there yet.
Because I know they're redoing their bridges, right?
Yeah.
Last I saw, they're making them so they can fit 3 lanes going each way. I'm assuming.
That's what it's looking like. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the first thing that they're doing, and then they'll go from there to making 3 lanes.
Yeah.
So
cool. Yeah. What would your ideal way to spend the weekend be? For me, avoiding people and being with family.
Yeah. Or even just spending the whole weekend with my fiance and just hanging out, the 2 of us, going out to nice dinners and just enjoying each other's company. Like,
yeah,
spending time.
I miss those days. No, I really do. It's just like you got kids and they're just nonstop running, and just to think of to actually spend like a quality, peaceful, quiet like night out with your wife or your fiance. You know, you you don't think about that stuff until it's been a while. You know,
right?
It's been a while since that's been. And if Mark, if you're watching, yeah, I get it. I said it's been a while. A guy at work used to always just yell out, "It's been a while," you know, from Stain or whatever it is.
It's been a while.
Yeah, whatever. Go fight it, Mark. How often do you people watch? I do it all the time. I'm probably one of the biggest offenders of people watching.
I don't. I personally don't. I'm not into it.
Oh, okay.
Not
like creepy. It's just like if I take my ring in to get checked or whatever, and I have to wait for it or whatever, I'll just sit down and just kind of like you kind of know your surroundings at times too. You know, that's kind of what not led me into it, but I just kind of keep my eyes open and look around me, and at the same time people watch, but whatever.
I'm more just the observant. Like I like to be low key observant, not obvious. I don't want people to think that I'm staring at them. I'm just like I'll be like looking at my phone and just. But I've also that's another thing I learned from being military is I've learned to be very observant of my surroundings and everything. I always, anytime I walk into a building, I always look for the exits. Any and all exits, entry points. I look at where everybody is in case of emergency, all that.
Damn.
It's a habit, but it's a good habit to have because you never know when you can need it.
Right.
So,
what's the farthest you've ever been from home?
Probably when I was in California for NTC training. I got to go to Fort Irwin, California for NTC training. That's probably the farthest.
Yeah, for me it was Eureka, California, which is like Northern California, or San Francisco, Palm Springs, or Atlanta. Palm Springs and Atlanta are within the same day because I took a flight from Palm Springs at night to Atlanta to go up to Madison. Don't ask me why. It's just you go from like the West Coast to the East Coast to go north. It doesn't make any sense, but whatever.
No.
The most annoying question people ask you.
God. When people and my fiance can attest to this because it's just a face. I have a face that I typically keep on, and it's not like I don't want to say it's resting bitch face. I just have a face that always looks angry for some reason.
Yeah.
And I get people asking me, "Are you okay? Are you good?" And my fiance does it majority of the time. She asks me at least 5-10 times a day, "You okay? Is everything fine?" Like, yeah, I'm fine.
Right.
I'm fine. Like until I'm not fine, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Like so. She just how she is. She worries. I think that's how a lot of women are, from what I've experienced. That's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's just a look that you give that you think something's wrong with something's really not wrong. I get that from my wife too. Like, what's wrong? Nothing. Oh, okay. Or like you're out in public or not in public, like at a kids are all playing or horsing around in the distance, and they're like, "Is that your kid? Is that your kid?" In the back of my head, it's like, "Yeah, it's my kid." No, it's not my kid. You know. I'll just wait till you have kids. It's gonna be awesome.
I look forward to it.
Yeah,
I do.
Here. What fad or trend do you hope comes back? I'm saying like the Jinko jeans.
What?
I'm just kidding.
I was like trying to think what that had to be before my time. I don't even know what those are.
Jinko?
I have no idea.
Weren't those like ones that ultra flare outs?
It's not coming to mind. Trying to think other ones. I kind of like the idea of like when people used to just wear like casually just wear flannels whenever.
Those pants.
Oh, those.
Like the Limp Bizkit, like.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're good. I completely forgot what I was saying.
Well, I know Joe's watching.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what it looked like. Yeah.
Joe's probably wearing some right now.
Just casually watching, and Jinko is just.
Jinko's in a wife beater. I don't know. What were you saying again?
I completely forgot what I was saying.
Well, I'll say I hope it doesn't come back is the duck face mafia.
God.
You know, all the people taking selfies and
like, oh my God, let's take a selfie.
Let me guess, Joe, you were doing a duck face picture for us too, or what? Oh man.
Jesus.
Why did you decide to do the work you're doing now?
I got into my current job that I have because of a friend of mine, and eventually I just grew to love it, honestly. And then if I want to count the other job I have, the one that a certain someone doesn't pay me for.
No.
No, I thoroughly enjoy anything Packer related, and getting to make Packer content. Honestly, it's a lot of fun. Like, I enjoy doing it regardless.
Yeah, you read that? Come on, Joe.
Come on, Joe. We're all good here. All good here.
No, it's I like doing that content, that kind of stuff. It's like it's fun talking sports, but it's also fun just to like take a break every once in a while. And
oh yeah, absolutely.
Whoa, Joe. Joe's throwing shots.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's fun to like have like topics because you could like, like I just trying to get like it's fun like trying to get like guests to come on, scheduling content, what you're going to talk about, getting questions together, and then you've been on the most I think anybody I've had on, just like forming a friendship and like just going back and just like shooting the shit, Sunday we still got to do a TikTok.
Oh yeah,
it'll yeah, that'll be fun because you can put it on TikTok page and I'll put it on my YouTube channel, and yeah, it'll be awesome. And we'll try to monetize Joe. Okay,
we'll do our best.
Yeah,
spread the word of Ope.
Here's a question that you're talking about earlier, or you might have had an answer for earlier. If you suddenly became a master at woodworking, what would you make?
Huh.
I'd probably make like birdhouses and sell them and make money.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Have the Ope logo on them.
I think it'd be cool to make like coffee tables, even make like designer coffee tables.
Joe, you're killing me, man.
That's also fair. That's also fair.
Yeah, this being handy making stuff with wood, is huge because you can make bank off doing that stuff, Yeah, I don't know. What would you make? I mean, you could. I mean, you see bird houses everywhere. They're coming in different shapes and sizes. You can make shelves. You can make cabinets. You can make stuff like that. Luckiest thing that has happened to you?
Luckiest thing that's ever happened to me?
Besides meeting Joe.
I mean, I have you to thank for that one. So I'd say I'm pretty lucky for that, but I really have you to thank for that. So probably just I think it's tough.
I'll go for me. For me, it was meeting my wife when I did, because I was at a spot where I didn't think I'd be able to crawl out of, and she helped me out of my dark spot. So that's what I'm luckiest for. I always will be lucky for that.
I was kind of thinking about I was thinking about that too, honestly, because I was at a point in my life where I was kind of I was ready to give up on finding a partner, because I continue to have bad luck with relationships and finding love and all that, and it's something that I always really wanted, but I never could get or never could keep, and then but I also had a lot of personal issues too that I was dealing with, so it was. And then I found my woman, and she has a dad that knew this life skills class that I've talked about before. It had helped me a lot with my personal issues and my anger and how to deal with that every day. And
for sure,
so if I wouldn't have met her, I wouldn't be where I am right now. I don't know what I'd be doing right now if I didn't find my woman when I did. So
same here. I could go on and like about stuff like that, but a lot of it is you don't want to relive it. But at some point, every once in a while you have to.
Yeah.
I got my cat hopped up by me. Hi. Bye. Besides the old website, what website do you visit most often? I don't even think
ESPN.
ESPN.
I go on that. I'm a sports junkie, so I go on that a lot.
Yeah.
I gotta keep track of all my sports. It's not just football. I got Brewer baseball going on now, but Bucks basketball. I follow all the local sports. Honestly.
Yeah.
So
sorry, I just got a message here quick. Oh, I'm in the wrong.
You're good.
I'm in the Twitter. Oh. Yeah, I'm usually on Twitter. I'll go to like Packers.com, or I just I don't really visit websites too much, to be honest.
No, more ads. Everything is more on apps nowadays.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. The most impressive thing you know how to do.
This is where I struggle because I personally don't think I have a lot of special talents. I mean, I have a knack for making people laugh at the most random times. Like sometimes I don't try. A lot of times I do, and I just throw people completely off guard, and it just makes them completely forget about what they're stressing about.
Yeah, I have quick comebacks, quick-witted, I guess. People have always told me that I have good or quick, with like something to come back to make somebody laugh. So that's. I think I know the answer to that, so I want to ask you, what did you think you would grow out of but haven't?
I don't know. I've gotten pretty comfortable with a lot of my habits. I guess. I don't know. I've done pretty good with the habits I do have. So I don't know.
I thought by now I'd grow out of SpongeBob, but I haven't.
That's never going to change for me, and I'm good with that.
I think my favorite thing that happens is when he goes, "I'm ready." That always gets me.
Yeah,
That the magical doodle.
My fiance
ringtone. I had it as my ringtone, and my kids would always hear it go off like for my alarms in the morning, and it always gets stuck in their head.
I don't know what I had a conversation with my fiance the other day where I was in a really good mood in the morning and she wasn't. And I was just such in a good mood. She was like, "Can you sprinkle some of that happiness on me?" And then I sent her a gif of SpongeBob throwing flowers at Squidward, all grumpy. And she was like, "I'm Squidward." And then I sent her a gif, and then I sent her a gif of SpongeBob Patrick going, "I'm Squidward, I'm Squidward, I'm Squidward, Squidward." I got it. I flipped her mood on that one. I'm like, I hope that helped. It did. So
that's like the only thing we watch on Paramount is SpongeBob.
I have YouTube TV, and we'll watch that occasionally. Sometimes, yeah. I guess I could say one thing I thought I had grown out of, but I got back into a while ago, was watching wrestling.
Yeah.
I kind of strayed away from it as I got older because of all the stageness and some of the fake stuff. People will keep just like ingraining the whole fake stuff in my brain, and then eventually I got back into it, and I'm like, you know what? everything they do is fake.
Yeah, it takes effort and
Mm-hmm. No, yeah.
What word am I thinking of? Like when you work with somebody, that
Chemistry.
That, and it's like everything has to happen at the right time to make it appear as though it's you know what I'm saying. By the way, in a few weeks, I have a guy that I'm mutuals with that I have on my show, Chair Shot Sports.
Yeah.
Do you follow him at all?
Maybe.
He's a big wrestling guy.
I may or may not.
I should have you on with him. We can all discuss wrestling.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah, I should.
I'd be down for that. I follow wrestling almost religiously now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's at Chair Shot Sports.
That sounds familiar. I might already follow him.
Yeah, because I used to put him when I did the annoying follow trains.
I
just do like the one that I do every day. Then I do all the teachers because they need help too. Teachers need help.
Teacher support.
They deal with a lot of shit during the day, all grades, every level.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'll try to see if I can get that worked out to have us three on. And I used to watch a lot of wrestling back when I was younger, and you'd always go to Hollywood Video or whatever to get the WrestleManias or the wrestling tapes and rent them for a night or two and have friends sleep over. But I've been watching it more lately. But I think it'd be cool to have him and you and I just talking about wrestling. I think that'd be awesome. I'll have to mention it to him and get it set up. I already have a date that he's going to be on. I'll have to let you know.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll be down to join that.
Oh my God, Joe!
What he said.
Yeah.
What he said.
We're trying, Joe. That's why we're on here.
Follow Ope.
Yeah, follow Ope.
Go on the Shop Network.
Yeah. How come Joe is the only one sending us messages? Huh? What's the dumbest thing you've done that actually turned out pretty well? Did I already ask you that?
No. I don't remember that one. Dumbest thing I've done that actually worked out.
Yeah. I say my drinking habit because it led me to my wife.
I mean, screwing up for me. It was screwing up a potential date with what was her bet with. I was originally gonna be on a Valentine's date with her best friend, with my fiance's best friend, and then I end up screwing that up very stupidly. But that's what came up. But that's what eventually turned around to her introducing me to my now fiance. So I was an idiot, but me being an idiot got me the love of my life now. So
yeah.
Well,
at least we all know that Joe is the benevolent overlord.
Benevolent overlord.
Benevolent, whatever. Benevolent. Oh.
Cause.
Not can. Oh, I get it, Joe. What are some things you've had to unlearn?
Not try to include myself in every conversation at work because it's not always pertaining to me.
Yeah.
I used to have a tendency to just try to it was more just trying to talk to coworkers and get to know them and have conversation. And sometimes they would get mad and be like, "We're not talking to you." And I'm like, but okay, if it's not my business, if it's not my business, it's not my business.
Right.
So.
Yeah. What was the question again? I lost. What was that question about? What was that question again? I forgot. Sorry. learn to forget. Or learn
Yeah.
to. I don't know. I can't answer that question. Too many things. Probably run about an hour here and let you get ready for your karaoke night.
I got SmackDown starting here in a bit.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll go until about an hour, then I'll cut out.
All right, no worries.
What stereotype do you completely live up to?
The sports nerd.
Yeah.
Just nerd in general, I should say, because again, I kind of live up to the nerd stereotype. Honestly.
Thanks, Joe. By the way, Joe's going to be in Green Bay. I have the dates written down somewhere, but we should all meet up. Probably in Green Bay, and maybe we could do a podcast.
Good. That'd be a good opportune time.
Yeah. What do you think, Joe? As you get older, what are you becoming more and more afraid of? Stupid people is my answer.
That's pretty much it. It's more and more stupid people.
We'll do a couple more questions here, then we'll let you get to SmackDown and karaoke night.
All right.
What song or artist do you like but rarely admit to liking? You can say Bieber. It's okay.
What's up?
You can say Bieber. Especially after Timberlake, man. All those memes are awesome.
I never liked Bieber. I don't have a shame in this, but some would think that I do. I'm a big Jonas Brothers fan. I'll admit. I'm a Joe Bros fan.
Jonas Brother.
They got good music. They have really good music.
You kind of look like one.
I do not.
Wait.
I do not.
August 24th, August 31st. I suppose I could allow myself to grave you with my.
Don't you mean Grace? You gotta learn how to spell. It came out Grace. You gotta learn how to spell.
Is he like gonna pop out of a coffin like the Undertaker did, or what?
Ding.
Oh, there we go. There's the spell correction. All right. Thanks for the clarification, Joe. Appreciate it. Yeah, we should we'll end on that, but we should definitely that 24th to the 31st get something set up. Since you're in Appleton, I'm in the Pier, he's gonna be in the Green Bay area. We should definitely meet up and get something done for sure. But Aaron, again, I thank you for joining me tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Yep. We'll have to once training camp starts, we'll have to get something set up to go on and discuss what's going on in training camp. Sometimes I feel like talking sports on every podcast is like beating a dead horse sometimes. So this is kind of refreshing to like have a few things about sports and then just go to like random ask questions and like we could actually like just chill and whatnot. But good luck, have fun watching SmackDown. I'll keep you in touch with that podcast with the Chair Shot Sports dude, and then I will tag you in the upload of this video. Where can people find you at on the old Bird app?
You can find me at cheesehead_nerd on the Bird app, or you can find me at Ohana Packers on TikTok.
Beating the horse, damn it. All right. Well, make sure you guys like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Cheese Talk Pod. Yeah, and subscribe or not subscribe. Go follow Ope Network. Ohana_Packers on the Twitter. Again, Aaron, thank you, and I'm out. Go Pack, go.
Thank you for having me, Brian. Go back, go.
Yeah. Take care.
You too.